Hi there, I'm Erin, and welcome to my first ever book haul on this channel. Not in real life. I've gotten so many books in my real life. So many. I'm just so excited. There's something about getting new books that just really gets me to another level, I swear. I think book buying and book reading are two different types of hobbies. Right now, I'm currently not trying to buy very many books, so you won't see too many of these on my channel unless I'm shopping my stash. But I had some exciting news in my life that I just wanted to gift myself. The books that you will see in this video. So let's talk about them. I have these 5 books here. I actually went into the store for one, but I ended up getting the other 4 because I just wanted them. So the one book that I went into the store for was Pod, a Novel by Laline Paull. And I wanted it because I saw on another book video that it was longlisted for the Women's Prize for Fiction. The summary of it just sounded so good and something that I had never really read before, so I wanted to pick it up. You know I really want to read it when I get a hardback. I'm not a hardback girly because I don't like the dust jackets at all. I wish that they could just print this design on the hardcover itself. It follows a partially deaf spinner dolphin as she is exiled from her pod and has to navigate the ocean by herself. So she comes across dangers everywhere, from lurking predators to strange objects clogging the water. So it says here that it explores the true meaning of family, belonging, and sacrifice, the harmony and tragedy of the pod within an ocean that reflects a world all too recognizable to our own. Yeah, I think this is going to speak to our environment and the harm that we're doing to the animals of the ocean and the ocean itself. So I'm really curious if I'll be, devastated or encouraged, like how I'll feel after reading this book. But I full on expect to be bonded with this dolphin. It fulfills my inner child where I wanted to befriend a dolphin like I was a mermaid. Who doesn't want to read about a dolphin? But yeah, really excited about this one. I was so happy. I had to go to 2 stores to get it, so I'm invested. But yeah, Pod by Laline Paull. The next one, I wanted it for a while, and since they didn't have Pod at one bookstore, I couldn't walk out of there empty-handed. Like, who do you think I am? I walked past this as I was just casually browsing the fiction area. And that is I Am, 17 Brushes with Death, a memoir by Maggie O'Farrell. And we all know I love Maggie O'Farrell, but this one just seems so intriguing because on 17 occasions, she has stared death in the face and lived to tell the tale. So I'm so curious what she has experienced in her life, and I know she's gonna write it so beautifully and so put together and poetic. I just love her writing so much. It says she relates it all to the preciousness, beauty, and mysteries of life itself. So probably something that's gonna be inspiring, but also very interesting at the same time. Excited. So this next one I'm getting purely based off of other YouTuber recommendations, and that is Shuggie Bain, a novel by Douglas Stewart. I know that this one will crush me. I know it. Same with A Little Life. I've heard nothing but devastation, but also just amazingness from this book. So when I saw it, I was like, I want to get it. I want it. I want it. I don't know what it is about me picking up books. Maybe it's just the booktubers that I'm following, but me picking up books about real life experiences that make me really sad. But anyways, it was the winner of the 2020 Booker Prize. I did not know that, but very important to note. This is an unforgettable story of Hugh Shuggie Bain, a sweet and lonely boy who spends his 1980s childhood in a rundown public housing in Glasgow, Scotland, taking care of his beloved mother, Agnes. She is an alcoholic who spends most of the family funds on alcohol. So it's a heartbreaking story of addiction, sexuality, and love. Shuggie Bain is an epic portrayal of a working class family and a queer childhood from a masterful novelist. That sounds amazing and devastating and lovely all at the same time. I know I'll be shook by this, but sometimes that's why we want to read. So yeah, Shuggie Bain. So the second to last one is this beautiful edition of Braiding Sweetgrass, Indigenous Wisdom, Scientific Knowledge, and the Teachings of Plants by Robin Wall Kimmerer. It's just, I saw it in store next to its paperback sister, and it's just beautifully embossed, and I I just love it. It's very springtimey and summery, and I love green, so I had to pick it up. What I know about this is the author is a botanist and part of the Potawatomi Nation. I know that this is going to educate me on nature and the world that I live off of, and probably help me understand that the gifts that I'm given are ones out of like pure generosity from the earth, and I should be encouraged to give back in some way, and how I can do that while also learning about the plants of the land, which I think will be really cool. Yeah, I know I'm gonna have to sit with this one. I know it's gonna take me a while just because I'm gonna have to digest what I'm actually learning. We'll see how long it takes me to read this, but I've heard really good things about it. And I do really love to bring in books that, you know, help me learn about the world that I live in. So, yeah, I'm excited to get to it. Braiding sweetgrass. All right, this last one is a 180, complete 180. I had seen this before somewhere, I have no idea where, but I know it was online and I know it was through a book video. But I weirdly love this cover for its nostalgia, for its, I don't know, tie into Stranger Things, for just the graphic design of it all, because I would never design anything like this. And it's also Halloween. And I can't wait to display it come Halloween time. This is My Best Friend's Exorcism by Grady Hendrix. And I know he just released a book, I think it's like How to Sell a Haunted House, that I was also interested in reading. So I'm kind of happy that this is by the same author, because I was curious about this too. So I'll read this one first and see if I want to pick up the Haunted House one when it comes out in paperback. Win-win. But look at this. Just look at this fun, like 80s cover. It literally says, "This book packs all the magic of a summer horror flick." So of course I will be reading this in the summer. And also hopefully that doesn't make me as creeped out. It's so fun. It's so good. Yeah, I'll be excited to see how I like this author, because I've never read anything by him. But yeah, so it's about two high school sophomores, Abby and Gretchen. They've been best friends forever. And after an evening of skinny dipping goes disastrously wrong, Gretchen begins to act different. She is moody, irritable, and bizarre incidents keep happening whenever she's nearby. Abby's investigations lead her to some startling discoveries, and by the time their story reaches its terrifying conclusion, the fate of Abby and Gretchen will be determined by a single question: is their friendship powerful enough to beat the devil? So cool. It blends teen angst, adolescent drama, unspeakable horrors, and a mix of 80s pop songs into the pulse-pounding supernatural thriller. Funny thing is, I'm not a horror girly, nor am I like a scary movie girly, but maybe if I read it, I'll feel better. Or I'll feel worse. But yeah, that is My Best Friend's Exorcism and the last book in this haul. Thanks for your time, guys. I hope that I did justice to all of these books. And if you feel like reading them with me, whoever you are on the internet, feel free to pick it up and tell me what you think. But yeah, that is my spring book haul. I'm not sure when you'll see another one, just because I'm gonna try to be good about it. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you're having a good day wherever you are. And I'm sending all the positivity, all the good book buying or book reading vibes. And I'm sure we'll talk soon. Bye.